2020 is the year to seize the opportunity and to lead the world on climate matters. Now, that's a story from many leading climate activists, but how easy is this really going to be? Now, 2019 saw the news headlines dominated by the likes of the Yorkshire floods, where many were forced to leave their homes, whilst Australia continues to tackle the aftermath of the bushfire crisis. The general election campaign saw climate change pushed up the political agenda, with every single major party making pledges to tackle the global environmental challenges. Following that Conservative election victory too, the UK is set to take a lead. A climate emergency has officially been declared in the Commons, with the UK poised to be the first major industrial nation to commit to reaching net zero carbon emissions by 2050, with others set to follow suit. It starts small though, with little changes leading to even bigger results. Friends of the Earth have been calling for wider environmental issues to be at the fore for a little while now.
The environmental movement in the UK sort of kicked off in the the early 70s, and here in Birmingham, Friends of the Earth started doing various activities in and around Birmingham, practical actions in and around Birmingham in the mid-70s, and they're now operating out of a warehouse in Digbeth, where we've got a cafe, we have a bike shop, we have meeting rooms for hire, we've got workspace that people can come and use. So we're trying to actually not just campaign, but we're also trying to put what we're campaigning about into practical action. The real issue now is that last year was a year of declarations, when people started to say and wake up to the fact that we are in a climate emergency. And what we now need to see is those declarations being put into action. We want words into deeds. We want to see real action happening here in Birmingham, across the West Midlands, and also at the UK level as well. We need the government to take this seriously, so as they can actually enable local authorities and local communities to do the things they want to do to address the climate crisis. The current government target of being net zero, as they call it, by 2050 is way too lax. It's not quick enough. We need to act now. We need to be doing things now, and we need to bring forward that date to at least 2030, so as we can actually really see the actions on the ground making a real difference to the way in which we live our lives. And don't forget, in November of this year, the International Conference on Climate Change is coming to Glasgow, so we need to see real action from the UK government, but also that action enabling local authorities to be able to do what they can here in Birmingham and across the West Midlands as a whole.
There's been a recent report by Strava which says that there was more of an uptake in cycling over the last year in Birmingham, which is quite impressive. Equally, a lot of people are inquiring about how to make their lives a little bit greener, and we're hoping to give more guidance in those respects.